Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful afternoon to you wherever you are on a continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very Wednesday afternoon edition. It is indeed a beautiful Wednesday. Yes, it ended yesterday in favor of Chelsea. Chelsea 5, Barrow 0. EFL Cup competition. Dear friends, it was a beautiful game. And if you have not watched the first video of the day, I analyzed it. In fact, I gave my own post-match reaction, not analyzing. I gave a post-match reaction to that. And this is the continuation of that. There's so much to talk about, but I don't want to take much of your time. And once again, so I will rush through it quickly. In 10-12 minutes, we are off from here. Right now, dear friend, I want to watch this few seconds video. The lads who did not play, the players that did not play in the game last night, look at what they did. They all stood by at the pitch side when the game ended to congratulate the ones that played the game. The players who did not feature in the game at all, they walked to the pitch side, and the players that ended the game, they came out, they hugged them, they shook their hands, congratulating them for a great job done. Togetherness between the boys, you will just love it. You will just love to see it. Love all of this group. I love all of this group. To be honest, seeing this video alone, it's a strong signal. It is a strong signal. Up Chelsea. Up Chelsea. Dear friends, I love, when you have togetherness in game, between players, whether you play or not, and you are happy, the other guys on the pitch and they are playing, you have that feeling that one day it will be your turn, it will get to your turn. Remember, the first 11 in this game are totally different from the first 11 that played against West Ham. It's a totally first 11 that played against West Ham. Maybe I have to show you that the first 11 again in this game, last night game. But quickly, before we continue, Maresca, our head coach, was asked after the game yesterday few questions, and I have not prepared all that he said yet, but one of the things that he said that interests me most, I want to bring up your attention before we continue. He said, we need our fans for that game. What game was he talking about? He was asked about Brighton game. Then our next game is against Brighton. Yes. Chelsea's next game is against Brighton. And the coach was asked about that game. He said, we need our fans for that game. We need them behind us. Sorry. We need them behind us. Be patient and stay with us until the end. Today was good, but Stamford Bridge has been called to action this Saturday. Back our team and our gaffer. That is a message. Back the team on Saturday at Stamford Bridge and back our gaffer. The gaffer is a coach. He says that the fans must be patient on Saturday with the team. They need the fans in that game throughout. We need them behind us. Against Brighton, we need the fans that are, behind the team for the full 90 minutes. That is a rallying call from our head coach, Enzo Maresca. Yes, means that the preparation towards the next game has already started. Oh yes, we are not leaving any stone unturned. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca is now shouting at his front line. When I watch him, while the game was ongoing, this man did not relent on the goals that were scored. You could clearly see him shouting and screaming at our attackers. He wants more. Shouting at his front line to press in the exact way he wants and produce the patterns of play he expects when attacking. He was shouting for them to press the exact way he wants and the patterns of play he expects when attacking. There is a pattern of play that he wants to enforce. There is a way he wants them to exert, the press, and the pattern of play is very important for him, especially when they are attacking. So you could see him. He was reacting with frustration on the touchline yesterday and anger at some point to the forwards. Not that they are not doing well, not that they are not scoring the goals, but he wants the shape of the team, the pattern of play should be that the way he taught them. Dear friend, Maresca is doing a great job with these lads. Before I continue once again, it is your hot afternoon news. And just in, Chelsea had the opportunity to sell Mudryk in the summer. German club offered a concrete possibility, but Chelsea said no. They kept trusting his potential, but they want to see a development. Also, with the coaching staff, Mudryk's performances this season will be important for his future. That is the latest news from Fabrizio Romano on Mikhailo Mudryk. The latest news from Fabrizio Romano on Mikhailo Mudryk. Now, I want to summarize the game. In 3 minutes, I will summarize this game for you. Chelsea used Team B yesterday. I will call it Team B. Yes. And in that Team B, Joao Felix was a star boy for the Team B. Oh yes, Joao Felix was a star boy for the Team B. 2, our attacking depth is so scary. I would hate this team if I wasn't a Chelsea fan. I would hate this team because our attacking depth is so scary that I would have hated this team if I wasn't a Chelsea fan. Take it from me. I wouldn't like my team to face these attacking players from Chelsea. This Team B alone, look at the attacking depth. Look at the players that are in a Team B. I would hate Chelsea if I wasn't a Chelsea fan. Dear friend, oh yes. You see, our Team B can beat Manchester United Team A. Or I can bet on that. Our Team B can beat Manchester United Team A. I can bet on that. Still not impressed with Neto. I'm still not impressed. Oh, I was numbering it before, right? Okay, this is number 4. I'm still not impressed with Neto. Pedro Neto's performance. I'm still not impressed. When it comes to Mikhailo Mudryk, I'll leave him for God to handle him. Yes, Mikhailo's case, I'll leave him for God in God's hands. I have my reason why. He's one of my favorite players. I love him. So I'll leave him for God. Mikhailo Mudryk. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, 6 or 7. I'm glad to see Christopher Nkunku balling hard for both Team A and B. I'm glad to see Christopher Nkunku balling hard for both Team A and Team B. In fact, scoring his first hat-trick for Chelsea. I am so glad. Chelsea fans, your first impression about the Team B yesterday. Let me hear from you in the comment section. I'll soon be running up. I'll soon be going. But before I let you go, dear friends, let me say this on Nicolas Jackson. I deliberately kept watching Jackson's highlight at Villarreal before Chelsea signed him. I deliberately kept watching Jackson's highlights at Villarreal when he was going through bad patches at Chelsea last season. The more I watched, the more it reinforced my belief in him. He was the most clinical finisher in La Liga that season, even though he started playing as a starter from January, second part of the season, based on a conversion rate and overperforming his XG. You see, but the thing is, he was finishing like a top striker, instinctively at times. He had goal scoring sense, which we saw in his first preseason under Pochettino. So I asked myself, what went wrong for him later on in the season? I eventually put it down to pressure. Leading to lack of confidence. My reason was that he is very emotional and reactive. He is very emotional and reactive in character. He is not that type of, player that doesn't care about what's happening. He's not. He is not. He is not that type of player that doesn't care about what's going on around him or what people are saying about him. No, he is not. You see, Jackson is a different kind of striker. The things that happens around him, he is much concerned about it. He feels it. He feels it. And because he's very emotional and reactive, it affected his game. Now, his reaction to Mikel Obi's criticism or to a fan at Stamford Bridge last season shows a glimpse of his psychological state. I think now he feels like he's a proper Chelsea. He now feels like he's a proper Chelsea player, a big player in the team. One of the first names on the team sheet. Whatever Maresca said to him, that lifted that burden is really working well on him. He's playing like a free spirit again, like he did at Villarreal at the end of the last season with Villarreal. Long may it continue for Jackson in the Chelsea shirt. Dear friends, on that note, let me leave you guys. I should be back with more exclusives and explosives in the coming hours. See you when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.